I'm from a city called Valencia in the eastern Spain. It's in the Mediterranean, so very nice weather, very nice food. I come from a family where there's no scientists. My parents didn't go to college or anything, so I'm first generation. And, my parents, they read a lot, so they were well-educated people, despite not having gone to college. I was always very naturally curious. I was always asked, and why, and why, and why. And I also kind of remember my parents in the car rides getting a little bit annoyed by my constant asking, why is this, why is that, why is the moon following us, when we're in the car. It turns out that I liked science, and I started to take college classes in physics when I was in high school, and I liked it. I ended up at the University of Valencia, where I studied physics in my hometown. I was going to do my PhD in the University of Valencia because that's what 99% of my friends did. But then one of my teachers, one of my college professors told me, you're doing quite well. I think you would be able to do better research abroad than in Spain. The most exciting physics was going on in the US at the time, and UCSD was one of the places where this was quite good. I intended to do my PhD in theoretical particle physics, but there I got exposed to all of physics, very high quality research in all fields of physics. So I gradually became more and more interested in other areas of physics. At the ultimate level, it is physics which is responsible for everything that happens in the universe and that explains it. That power of using math and a few concepts to kind of explain everything, that is super appealing to me intellectually. I had heard about MIT obviously before, but by the end of my PhD and postdoc, I knew what MIT really meant. The first week or two that I was at MIT, they have this thing for faculty called their random faculty dinners. And I had next to me on one side sitting Wolfgang Ketterle, who's Nobel Prize in Physics, and on the other side, Peter Shor, who has gotten about every prize, but is the inventor of the field of quantum computing. And I remember thinking, well, if this is what happens when you sit randomly, between two faculty at MIT, where am I? I almost feel a little bit awkward or selfish saying it, but it's largely having fun, It is really the people that make this place great. It feels very different intellectually from other places. Many of my colleagues, despite who they are, they're actually very humble. Most people are very open-minded. They're happy to learn from others. They are intellectually curious. Being part of a big community that is doing interesting research and advancing the frontiers of knowledge, that's something that's also very stimulating and rewarding.